Good evening and thank you for joining us. It's not every kid who gets pulled out of chemistry class to learn she's won the Nobel Peace Prize. But Malala Yousafzai is no ordinary young woman. She's an extraordinary crusader for children's rights. 2 years ago, she was shot in the face by Taliban gunmen after writing about the Islamist extremists shutting down schools in her native Pakistan. Today, Yousafzai was honored for her courage and vowed to continue the fight. But as Stuart Greer reports, she wasn't the only one.
The Taliban tried to brutally silence her, but with today's Nobel Peace Prize, Malala Yousafzai and her cause for girls' education are in the global spotlight as never before.
I felt really honored. I think this is really the beginning. And I want to see every child going to school. There are still 57 million children who have not received education.
The Nobel Committee named Malala and Indian child rights activist Kailash Satyarthi as joint winners.
For their struggle against suppression of young people and children.
At just 17, Malala is the youngest ever Nobel laureate. Fittingly, she was in school when the announcement was made. No celebrations, though.
I went to the physics lesson, I went to the English lessons, and it was totally like, I considered it as a normal day.
But Malala is no normal teenager. It was exactly 2 years ago yesterday when a would-be Taliban assassin shot her in the head while on a school bus in northwest Pakistan. She made an astonishing recovery in Britain, where she now lives. And thanks to her family's encouragement, she's carried on her campaign.
So I'm thankful to my father for not clipping my wings, for letting me to fly and achieve my goals, for showing to the world that a girl is not supposed to be the slave.
For her bravery and tireless work, Malala will receive honorary Canadian citizenship when she visits later this month.
She stood up and said, we need to be counted, our voice needs to be heard.
For 60-year-old Kailash Satyarthi, it's recognition for 3 decades of work to end child exploitation in India.
This will help in our fight against child labor and child slavery globally and particularly in my own country.
And the choice of a Hindu Indian man and a Muslim Pakistani girl for this year's Peace Prize sends a strong message to 2 rival nuclear neighbors bitterly divided by religion. Malala and Satyarthi have asked their country's leaders to attend the Nobel ceremony in December in a show of reconciliation. Stuart Greer, Global News, London.
Malala Yousafzai is one of several young winners. For a look at who they all are, go to our website, globalnews.ca.